Two men have been jailed after guns and an ammunition factory were discovered at a North London home. Officers recovered 25 firearms from an Enfield property in July 2020. Met Police found antique revolvers and ammunition being manufactured in the kitchen. Marcel and Bradley McBurnie, both 27, were sentenced on March the 24th. They received a total of 18 years imprisonment after pleading guilty to conspiracy to transfer prohibited firearms. Officers from Specialist Crime North began investigating Enfield gun violence in early 2020. They initially recovered 10 firearms, some of which were antiques, with homemade ammunition. Arrests were made. Investigating officers attempted to discover the origins of the weapons, which led firearms officers to use a warrant at Hadley Road, Enfield. On July the 24th, 2020, they found 25 firearms, some of which were loaded. An ammunition factory was discovered in the kitchen, including a bullet moulding press, lathers, bullet cases and heads, and other component part. Further investigating found the firearms were purchased from legitimate antique firearm dealers from around the UK and sold with ammunition. Marcel Barry of Hadley Road was arrested at the scene. Bradley McBurnie was arrested at his home address on King's Road with specialist armed officers' assistance, where a further firearm and ammunition were recovered. On March the 24th, 2022, the men were sentenced at Snaresbrook Crown Court. Barry received 11 years imprisonment after pleading guilty to conspiracy to transfer prohibited firearms at an earlier hearing on February the 4th, 2021 at the same court. McBurnie was sentenced to 7 years imprisonment after pleading guilty to the same charge on April the 30th, 2021. Detective Inspector Glenn Butler from Specialist Crime said, "The seizure of these guns and the closure of an ammunition factory has contributed strongly to our long-term strategy of reducing violence and gun crime in London. An organised network and supply chain of guns with ammunition into London gangs has been dismantled. As part of this strategy, we work closely with partners to reduce the availability of guns, and we are seizing opportunities to disrupt the supply through the dark web." Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to enable this channel to continue running. You can also find even more stories on social media platforms and the website. Links will be in the description below. This video was brought to you by Fresh Media 365 News.